coming at you. I hope everybody is taking care and being blessed today. Today's video is going to be something special. Today I'll be making a cake for my husband for his birthday. We actually had a birthday celebration last weekend, which was excellent. I truly appreciate everybody that came. And I actually bought a store-bought cake. But I decided, I seen some posts, probably about maybe 2 months ago or something like that. The girl had made her husband a homemade cake. Now mine is not like super duper homemade. I am going to be making it out of the box. It's going to be using Betty Crocker. And I'm also going to be I'm going to be making a caramel cake. My husband's mom used to always make caramel cake, and my husband truly loved it. So I'm going to try to make the cake. I know it's not going to be like my mother-in-law because hers was excellent, but it's going to be hopefully close to it. What I'll be using, you guys, is the Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. Make sure you guys get this right here because I had made a mistake. I remember I seen my mother-in-law make it long time ago, and I thought she got the Evaporated. No, it needs to say sweetened condensed milk. And what I'm going to do is I actually bought 3 of them. I wound up getting it from you can get it from any beauty. I think I'm making a hair video. You can get it from any grocery store. They all just sell it. And you will also be needing a measuring cup. You also want to have a like any type of plastic bowl, something big. And I also like to use my pan to be able to spray on the baking sheet. And I have the type of cake pan. Try to find a cake pan, you guys, that have a lid to it, so you won't have to like put the aluminum foil or any plastic to be able to mess up the frosting, because you want the frosting to be not messed up. And I just got this from the Family Dollar General. They have some good cakes, because more than likely I'll probably just either keep it or throw it away, one of the two. You also will be needing some eggs. And I also have a blend, actual mixer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get everything out. I'm going to actually put this frosting, the actual condensed milk, before they turn into caramel. You have to actually boil it on the stove. So what I'm going to do, you have to boil it for about like a good 2 to 3 hours. Make sure you're checking that the water still, the actual pan still has water in it, because that is what's going to happen. Once it boils, it becomes caramel. So I'm going to show you how I get that together, okay? And you guys, what I'm doing now is I'm actually just taking off as much as the label that I can get off on the can. I'm not for sure if you have to do this, but just being safe. You may possibly just leave yours on, but I'm just going to go ahead and take mine off of the condensed milk, okay? Okay, so what I did was I put some water inside of a quart. I put 3 of the condensed milks inside of there. I'm going to put it on medium. And like I told you guys, I'm going to let it cook for about 2 to 3 hours. You always want to cook it longer because you want to make sure the milk turns into caramel. And every now and then use a like some kind of spoon or fork or something to be able to turn it, so you can make sure that you're getting it even. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and put my timer on, just so I can be able to get it, check on it in 2 hours. I'm going to probably check on it before. I'm going to put it actually on an hour, because I want to be able to check on it to make sure all the water is in there. So make sure you paying attention to this and not letting this burn. Go ahead and put the lid on. I kind of put it on halfway so it can kind of boil and not boil over, okay? It says put 3 eggs in it, and I like to put my eggs over in a cup, just so if any shelling come off or something, you don't got to worry about it being in the actual mix. Make sure you're washing your hands and cleaning up as you go also. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to pour my cake mix inside of the bowl. It is say use oil on here. I don't use oil. It's up to you guys if you want to use oil. All I use is just water, and it always come out fine. I'm just cutting the cake mix and just pour the cake mix in there. And hopefully you have your blender, because you will need a mixer, I'm sorry. You should be having your mixer too, because you're going to need your mixer. Okay, it says 1 cup of water. So just use your measuring cup and look at the 1 cup. And the good thing about making it homemade is, you just put some love in it, you know? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I need to get my cake pan. And I already washed it too, so make sure you wash your cake pan before you use it. I'm just going to just spray, because this make it easier to get out, putting this pan on the actual baking sheet, because you don't want it to stick. Okay, so let me get the beater together and I'll be right back, okay? And make sure you guys, you have your oven on 350, or just check the back of the box of whatever type of cake you use. You want to make sure you got it on the right setting and preheating. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put this on this side. Go ahead and plug up the beaters. Always make sure the beater is off before you try to put the beaters in, okay? And click them in there. Okay, go ahead and add your eggs. Go ahead and add your water. And what I like to do, you guys, before I even turn on the beater, I like to just kind of go ahead and at least get this stirred up with my hand. And then once I get it all stirred up, that's when I start using the beater. And just be careful, because you know this can spill out. You want to always be careful when you're making things. Just kind of just stir. You see, this is how it's starting to look. So just kind of get it nice and mixed up, and then you go and start using the beater. I find it makes it easier and less messier when you do it like this, and just kind of scrape the sides. Okay, so now it's all nice and whipped and it's ready for the beater. And what it said, beat it for 2 minutes vigorously. Okay, until it's nice and blended. Go on slow and then just beat it. So I'm going to beat this for 2 minutes as stated, and I'll come back, okay? Okay, you guys, it's mixed nice and good now, and that's how you want it to look. And a tip, like when you beating, just kind of like ease up, and that's when you turn it off. Don't just turn off your blender, kind of ease up, and that makes you not have a lot of stuff too inside your blender. Now I'm the type of person, like I'm back in the day, you guys, so I do like to eat my cake mix once I get it out of here. I know they say it's bad, but whatever, I still do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my spoon and just kind of blend it up again, just to make sure everything is good. Just kind of scrape the sides. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is unplug my beater, and I like to always put my cake box there, just in case my beaters drip, so it can drip on the box. So there we go. So now what I'm gonna do, you guys, is like I told you, go ahead and make sure that your pan is buttered, so you don't gotta worry about it sticking. And just pour it in there. And I am gonna eat the cake mix, but not a lot. I'm really just kind of scrape off those sides and get all that out. Scrape the sides, get all of it out. And like I told you, be clean, so you don't have a big old mess to clean up. So once I put this in the oven, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna clean it up as I go. Okay, so this is what I always do. I don't know what to do, but this is what my mom used to always do. She kind of drop it. She just say that kind of makes the cake leveled off. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, and I'm going to let it cook for, say, 28 to 33 minutes, and I'm gonna cook it on 350. And once it's done, make sure you check on it and make sure everything is going good. And once it's complete, I'll come back and then we'll finish up on the frosting. Okay, you guys, I am about to get the cake out of the oven. Make sure you be very, very careful, you guys, because you do not want to get burned. And just wanted to kind of also let you see, you guys, the actual frosting is still boiling. The water is still in there, so make sure you check to see if your water is in there. I am going to just let my cakes just sit out and cool off. And then once it cool off, I am going to wait until the caramel is done, which is still over there boiling. I'm gonna let it cool, and then once it cool, that's when I will go. Let me turn this. Okay, sorry you guys. But once it cool, that's when I'm going to kind of let it sit out, and then I could be able to frost it on the cake. Do not frost your cake until everything is cool. Once it gets done, I put it for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm gonna keep checking it in between time, and once it's completely done, I'll come back and show you guys how it looks with the caramel on it. Just let your cake sit out, okay? And I forgot to tell you guys, this is a quick thing that I do to make sure my cake is done. Just stick a toothpick in it, and if you have no cake residue, that means it is completely done. But if you have cake residue, then you may want to put it in for a little bit longer, and just make sure you check it, okay? Wanted to show you the actual condensed milk inside of the quart. It's still boiling. I turned it over on the other side using some tongs. Make sure you're very careful. Added more water to it, and so far it's got an hour more to go. It's been going for 2 hours. I'm giving it 3 hours, and then once it is completely, the 3 hours is up, I am going to just let it sit, let it cool off, and then once it cool off, I'll be frosting the cake. Okay, you guys, I have boiled the actual condensed milk for grand total 3 hours. You could probably do it for 2 hours, but you just do it to your discretion. I cooked it on medium, and what I'm about to do is take out the water, and I am going to put some, just kind of let it sit, put some cold water in, let it cool. Once it cool, then I'll be frosting the actual cake, and then I'll come back with pictures, okay? Okay, you guys, the caramel is done. It tastes super duper good. I tried some of it. It's really, really good. This is how the consistency of it is. And it kind of just pull back the thing. And be careful with this too. You don't want to mess around and cut yourself. So just kind of just take the caramel off. And I'm just going to just take it and start it in the middle. And I have 3 cans, so just in case I might not even need it, you guys, but you can, if you don't use this caramel, you can always just reuse it. You can put it on apples or whatever you like caramel on. You can always reuse it and just put the whole thing, the whole can in the refrigerator. But more than likely I'll probably use 2 because I want my cake to be nice and, you know, coated with caramel. So just take it and just use your spoon and just smooth it off. And that is how you make, you guys, a caramel cake. And my husband gonna be so excited because he don't even know that I'm making it. I told him I was gonna make it like a long time ago. I kept on saying it and never did, but now I finally made it for his birthday. So I'm looking forward to giving this to him on his birthday. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. And please, you guys, if you make this, let me know too how you liked it. Everyone take care, be blessed, and I will chat with you guys later, and I'll show you pictures at the end.